leagues and players prioritizing it over national duty has been the reason behind the decline of West Indies cricket. But a test win in Australia has rekindled the hope of the Windies to be back, not entirely as old shelf, but as a team that could compete. Once a powerhouse of cricket, West Indies have lost their glory in the past few years. The decline has been such that they couldn't qualify for the T20 World Cup 2022 and ODI World Cup 2023. However, on January 28, their fans finally got a chance to celebrate a massive victory as the men in maroon reached Australia's fortress at the Gabba and handed them a shocking loss after 27 years. And who was the star behind this victory? A 24-year-old pacer who was just playing his second test, Shamar. What was so special about the Gabba test? At a time when each and every cricket pundit was writing West Indies off, the Craig Brathwaite-led side pulled off a historic triumph and ended their wait of 27 years to beat the Aussies. It's worth noting that they stunned the Australian team at the Brisbane Cricket Ground, aka Gabba, which is considered as their fortress. West Indies became only the second team after Team India to defeat the Aussies at the Gabba in the past 32 years. West Indies also became the first team to defeat Australia in a pink ball test and ended their 11-match unbeaten streak. Shamar, a ray of hope for the future of West Indies cricket. The young speedster Shamar got his debut test cap in the first test against Australia in Adelaide and converted it into a dream start as he got rid of Steve Smith off the very first delivery that he bowled and then dismissed in form of Marnus Labuschagne within a span of few minutes. After the Brisbane triumph, the big question was whether Joseph will keep representing his national side or will he choose to prioritize franchisee leagues after his fairy tale start just like the most Caribbean players. There will be times when T20 might come around and Test cricket will be there. But I will always be available to play for the West Indies, no matter how much money comes towards me. The young pacer's statement after the historic victory has uplifted the Caribbean cricket fans. Shamar alone won't revive the West Indies cricket, and they will certainly need a handful of young cricketers who prioritize international cricket over T20 leagues. Another Caribbean youngster who is rated very highly by the cricket pundits is Alick Athanaze. The elegant left-handed batter has got almost all the shots in his armory. Gudakesh Mooti too gets a mention quite often and has recorded the best ever figures for a West Indies spinner in Test as he took 1399 against Zimbabwe on their home soil. West Indies will co-host the ICC T20 World Cup 2024 along with the USA. The marquee tournament will provide a huge opportunity to the Caribbean side to leave an impact in their home conditions. The men in maroon won the 2012 and 2016 editions of the T20 World Cup under the able leadership of Darren Sammy. However, they have experienced a downward slope right since then. They lost 4 out of their 5 games in the Super 12 stage of the 2021 T20 World Cup and were eventually eliminated. In the 2022 edition of the tournament, they couldn't even qualify for the Super 12 stage. If the West Indies team succeed to deliver an impressive performance in the ICC T20 World Cup 2024 on the home soil, then it will certainly give them direction that they must look forward for the growth of their cricket. While most of the contracted and emerging West Indies players participate in the Caribbean Premier League, most of them feature in global T20 leagues such as IPL, BBL and ILT20 as well. There has been a constant friction between their senior players and the administration over a pay dispute, which needs to be addressed properly so that the players could prefer to play for their national side over the T20 leagues. Shamar certainly proved it at the Gabba that if the West Indies Cricket Board could field their best 11 on a regular basis, then the future of cricket in the Caribbean is certainly bright and they can regain their lost glory in all the three formats of the game. West Indies skipper Craig Brathwaite was quite bummed up after the Gaba triumph, as he stated, "This is the beginning, we should keep doing this." This is exactly what cricket fans all across the globe will look forward to.